So in the grade center we can create a new column by simply pressing the create column button, and here we have the column name as it will appear to the students, and let's say column 1. We give it an indicative name, say assignment 1, test 1, and so on. And here's the name, will be the name that it will appear on in the grade center, so preferably both will be the same name. Here we add the description for the column that will appear to the students in the My Grades section. And here is the primary display. The primary display is the shape or form that we will choose to input our score in. Let's say the assignment is out of 25. If we selected here score, then if the student got, say, 25 out of 25, we will simply write the grade as 25. However, if it's percentage, we will have to input the grade as 100, meaning 100%. So typically this will stay as score, and the secondary display is calculated by Blackboard, and it will appear in a slightly different font, smaller font than the primary display, and beneath it in the My Grades section for the students. So let's say we keep it here as percentage. The category is the category of this column, this for organization purposes later. And then here we input the points possible. This assignment or this exam is out of how many points, let's say 40. Here we can add a rubric, a Blackboard rubric, or create a new one. We will not delve into that in this tutorial. Here we can set a due date for the grading, not the students. And say if this due date is set to be in 22nd of September, that means the Blackboard will notify the professor in that date or time that the due date for grading this column is due, and he should have finished all the grade. He should have put all the grades. So here we can include the column in the grade center calculation. By that we mean the total columns and weighted total columns. We will get that in a later tutorial. And here is whether the column will be hidden or not. We will also discuss this, but simply here, if it's yes, then every time I will input a grade for the student, Blackboard will send an announcement for the student that the grade has been edited, and also the student can view the grade anytime from My Grades section. Here is the statistics, the average and the median for this column that will show to the student, not the professor. The professor can, at any point in time, can go and view the average and median of this column through the reports that we'll explain later. So typically this will be yes and no, and then we will submit. And so the column has been created and added as the last column in the grade center, and we can feel free to input the grades. We said that it's out of 40, so if I write 39, here Blackboard shows me the primary display and the secondary display inside brackets, and that's it for creating a column.